Harley hid 21 factory functions inside your bike and never said a word. Power, heat control, security, all buried under chrome. Riders spent years buying upgrades they already owned. If you ride a Harley, this decides how hot your engine runs and how long it lasts. Stay till the end, because the final secret turns a tiny switch into the most powerful button on your motorcycle. Number 21. Rain sock. What if I told you that the small black sleeve sitting on your Harley's air cleaner is quietly stealing your horsepower every single mile? Most riders think it's harmless, even helpful. But that thin piece of nylon is one of the most misunderstood parts Harley-Davidson ever built. It looks official, it fits perfectly, and it feels protective, so riders leave it on for months. Yet here's the secret no one at the dealership bothers to mention: it's meant for the rain, not the ride. That rain sock suffocates your intake, trapping hot air and starving your V-twin of oxygen. The result? Sluggish throttle, poor combustion, and a motor that feels tired long before the road ends. If you've ever wondered why your Harley suddenly lost its punch after a wash or a rally weekend, this is probably the reason. Keep it tucked in your saddlebag until the clouds open. Once the sky clears, let your machine breathe again, and you'll swear it's a brand new beast. Because the moment you feel that throttle wake up, you'll realize something deeper. Harley's biggest secrets aren't hidden in expensive parts, they're hiding in plain sight. And if that simple mesh can rob your performance, wait until you see the next secret. A few octane points that could save your engine and your wallet forever. Number 20. 91. Octane, or it pays you back in heat. They don't tell you this at the pump, but one wrong choice can cook your Harley from the inside out. Riders across the country have unknowingly been feeding their engines the wrong fuel, thinking they're saving a few cents while secretly shaving years off their bike's life. Harley designed their power plants to breathe fire, not fumes, yet too many riders fill their tanks with low-grade gasoline that burns dirty and detonates early. The result? A creeping heat that bakes your pistons, dulls your throttle, and melts performance from the inside like a slow poison. Your bike might still roar, but underneath it's groaning in protest. That sound isn't power, it's pain. If you own a Street Glide or a Road King, every time you twist the throttle, your choice of octane decides how long that heart keeps beating strong. Treating your Harley to the right fuel isn't luxury, it's survival. Because premium gas isn't optional. It's insurance for your engine's soul. So, when the numbers on the pump stare back, remember, 91 is the line between glory and grief. And if you thought fuel could betray your Harley that easily, wait until you see what Harley's own silent alarm system is hiding. It protects more than your bike. It protects your peace of mind. If these Harley secrets are already blowing your mind, hit that like button. It tells me to keep uncovering the truth they never want riders to see. Drop a comment below with which secret shocked you most and share your own hidden Harley tip. Number 19. Silent security still bites. Some Harley riders believe that silence means weakness, but in this case, silence is the ultimate trap. Imagine walking out of a diner and spotting a stranger reaching for your bike. You don't hear a siren, there's no alarm screaming, but suddenly, your Harley's lights explode into a flashing warning that stops the thief cold. That's not luck, that's Harley's hidden guardian, the silent security system that most riders don't even realize is armed. No buzzers, no beeps, no theatrics, just quiet power waiting to strike. It's the kind of defense that works best when no one sees it coming, and that's exactly how Harley engineered it. If you ride a Dyna Super Glide or Road Glide, this silent guardian activates the moment you step away. When the key fob leaves range, motion or tampering triggers flashing lights that demand attention. It's stealth meeting strength, protecting your chrome without noise. Riders who underestimate it soon learn silence isn't weakness. It's Harley's quiet trap, armed and waiting. Because when the lights start flashing, every thief runs. And if you think that's clever, Wait until you see the next secret. It's not about stopping danger, it's about stopping damage before it even starts. Number 18. Proper shutdown. Kill switch first. Every year, thousands of Harley riders unknowingly fry their own ignition systems, one careless habit at a time. The shocking part? It's not bad fuel, not wiring, not even overheating. It's the way they shut down their bikes. That tiny red switch sitting on your handlebar, the one most riders ignore, is the difference between a healthy electrical system and a slow, silent breakdown waiting to happen. Harley mechanics know this, but few ever say it out loud. Flip that kill switch first, then turn your key. That order saves your ignition from a high-voltage arc every time you park. Ignore it long enough, and you'll pay the price in melted contacts, sticky starts, or a dead system right when you need it most. If you ride a Fat Boy or Electra Glide, this habit is essential armor for your wiring. The key alone can't stop the surge. Only the kill switch instantly protects every circuit, preventing fried ignitions, random shorts, and costly electrical damage over time. And here's the wild part. Harley didn't hide this secret in a manual. They built it into the bike's DNA, trusting that the best riders would notice. So, if you thought shutting down was simple, wait until you see the next secret. It's the one that lets you start your Harley without a key and still ride away like nothing happened. Don't guess on gear. Use what works. Scroll to the description for road-tested accessories and maintenance must-haves. On to the next Harley secret. Number 17. Pin start. Picture this. You're miles from home, stopped for gas, and your key fob suddenly dies. No warning, no mercy, just silence. You hit the starter again and again, but your Harley refuses to wake up. For most riders, that's panic. For the ones who know Harley's best-kept secret, it's just another chance to flex their knowledge. Harley built a backup ignition system straight into the brain of your bike, a hidden personal identification number start that can fire up your engine even when your fob is dead or missing. Few riders ever learn it, and fewer still practice it. But once you do, you'll never fear a dead fob again. If you ride a Softail Slim or Road Glide Special, your Harley hides this secret. Enter your code using the signals. Start instantly. No dealer, no tow, just freedom, control, and independence. Because when the ride calls and technology fails, your PIN is the one code that separates stranded from unstoppable. And if you think that secret is powerful, wait until you see what Harley lets you do next. You can change that very code anytime, anywhere. No mechanic required. Number 16. Change your PIN anytime. Here's a secret Harley will never advertise. Your bike's digital key can be rewritten by you right now in under 1 minute. No dealership, no service charge, no technician with a clipboard. Just you, your ignition, and a little knowledge Harley quietly buried in the owner's manual fine print. This hidden feature means you control who has access to your ride. Lost your code? Shared it by mistake? Or maybe you just want a clean slate? You can change that personal identification number anytime, anywhere, without touching a single wrench. It's freedom coded in numbers, and it proves one thing. Harley built these machines for the rider who refuses to be locked out of his own destiny. And if you think mastering your security is satisfying, the next secret will save you something even more valuable: your battery, your time, and your sanity on the road. Number 15. Transport mode saves the battery. Every single year, thousands of Harley batteries die quietly. Not from neglect, not from cold weather, but from something Harley riders trigger themselves without even knowing. Picture this. Your bike is loaded onto a trailer, perfectly strapped down for a rally, but when you unload hours later, it's dead. No spark, no response, just silence. That's not a bad battery. It's a forgotten secret Harley never really explained. Hidden deep in your bike's system is something called transport mode, a feature built to stop that slow drain when your ride is being moved. But most riders have never even heard of it, and those who have usually forget to use it until it's too late. It's proof that sometimes Harley's smartest defenses are the ones protecting you when you're not even riding. And if that secret just saved your next road trip, stick around. Because the next one doesn't just make riding easier, it gives your wrist a break and your journey a rhythm. Number 14. Cruise control. Resume. Some Harley riders have been wasting miles, literally, without realizing their bike hides a secret that could save their hands, their focus, and even their fuel. Picture this. You're cruising the open highway, hit a slow patch, squeeze the clutch, or tap the brakes. Cruise control disengages. Most riders think that's it. You have to reset everything. But Harley quietly built a shortcut that brings your exact speed back with one effortless flick. It's called the resume function, and it's been sitting right under your thumb the whole time. Harley never shouted about it, but once you use it, you'll wonder how you ever rode without it. The smartest riders use it like muscle memory. Every slowdown becomes a seamless return to freedom. It's one of those rare Harley secrets that makes the road feel infinite. And if you think that's smooth, wait till you see the next hidden trick. It cancels cruise control without touching a single switch or lever. Number 13. Roll forward cancel. Every Harley rider knows the feeling. Cruise control's on, the highway stretches for miles, and you're in perfect rhythm until traffic hits. Suddenly, you're juggling buttons, brakes, and throttle just to regain control. But here's the twist Harley never advertised. You don't need to touch a single switch. Hidden in plain sight is one of the slickest control tricks Harley ever engineered. With a simple roll of your wrist, just a light forward push, you can cancel cruise control instantly, smoothly, and safely. No fumbling, no sudden jerks, no hunting for toggles in the dark. It's the kind of secret that separates casual riders from seasoned ones. This is the quiet genius of Harley design, hidden power in the smallest details. One simple roll forward, and you reclaim total control. And if that feels liberating, wait until you discover the next secret. It doesn't just keep you cool under pressure, it literally cools your engine while you ride. Number 12. Rear cylinder heat management. It sounds like science fiction, but Harley secretly gave your motorcycle the power to turn off part of its own engine, and most riders don't even know it's happening. Imagine sitting at a long stoplight, the sun beating down, heat rising through your jeans, and suddenly, your bike cools itself. No switch, no warning, no sound. Just calm, quiet relief. That's not luck. That's Harley's hidden technology working behind the scenes, shutting down the rear cylinder when temperatures soar to protect both you and your machine. They call it the engine idle temperature management system, but real riders call it salvation in traffic. But here's the kicker. What Harley gives you, they also let you take back. Because the next secret proves that you can override the system anytime you want, keeping both cylinders roaring in full harmony with nothing but a twist of the wrist. Number 11. You can turn EITMS off. Here's something Harley never tells you outright. Your bike's computer doesn't always know best. Sure, the engine idle temperature management system sounds high-tech, and for most riders it's a lifesaver. But what Harley hides in the fine print is that you have the power to shut it down completely, and most riders have no clue how. The same system that cools your engine by cutting fuel to the rear cylinder can also change the sound, rhythm, and feel of your ride. Some riders love the calm. Others say it ruins the soul of their Harley's rumble. Harley quietly built an override for both camps, and it takes only a few seconds to flip. Because sometimes comfort isn't the goal. Connection is. And if taking command of your own engine feels good, wait until you discover the next hidden gem. It's not about heat or power. It's about keeping your Harley alive, even after months of rest. If you've made it this far, you're clearly serious about mastering your Harley. So go ahead, subscribe right now, and turn on notifications. Every week we expose more hidden features, myths, and pro-level upgrades Harley never mentioned. Don't just ride. Ride smarter, stronger, and always one secret ahead. Number 10. factory battery. Tender lead, already there. Here's the shocking truth. Countless Harley riders have spent money and time installing something their bike already came with from the factory. Hidden just out of sight, Harley quietly gave most of their modern models a built-in charging lifeline, but almost no one uses it. Riders spend hours removing seats, unscrewing panels, or buying expensive battery tender kits, completely unaware the connection is already waiting for them. It's one of the simplest, most overlooked features Harley ever designed, and it's been saving batteries for years right under everyone's noses. It's proof Harley hides convenience in the smallest places, trusting only the most curious riders to find it. And if that little discovery just saved you a weekend of frustration, stay tuned. The next secret is about what happens when gravity takes over and Harley's own safety system steps in before disaster strikes. Number 9. Tip-over mode locks the starter. One hard fall, and your Harley goes silent. No clicks, no cranks, no chance of firing up until you know the secret. Most riders panic, thinking they've killed their battery, fried the ignition, or blown a fuse. But the truth is far more impressive. Your Harley just saved itself. Hidden deep in the bike's brain is a safety system called tip-over mode, and it's one of Harley's smartest, least talked about features. When your bike leans past a certain angle, it shuts down the engine instantly and locks out the starter. Not as punishment, but as protection. It stops your motor from running dry, protects your oil flow, and prevents the bike from lurching forward after a fall. Because when gravity wins, you don't need luck. You need design that fights for you. And if that hidden safeguard impresses you, the next secret will shine even brighter. It keeps your Harley visible and alert, even when the key is completely off. Number 8. Hazards stay on with key off. You shut the engine down, pull the key, and walk away, yet your Harley keeps flashing like it's alive. Most riders panic the first time it happens, thinking something's wrong with the wiring or the ignition. But this isn't a malfunction. It's one of Harley-Davidson's smartest safety secrets. The hazard lights on certain models, like the Electra Glide and the Softail, are designed to stay on even when the key is completely off. Why? Because Harley engineers know that danger doesn't end when the engine stops. If you're stranded on the side of a dark highway or pulled over in the rain, this feature makes sure your bike remains visible, pulsing like a beacon in the dark. This isn't just design, it's foresight. Your bike becomes its own warning signal, standing guard until help arrives. And if you thought that was clever, the next secret takes control of your speed in a way that's both thrilling and dangerously smart. Number 7. Cruise won't set above 90 miles per hour. Here's the truth Harley doesn't advertise. Your bike has a built-in limiter, and it's been quietly controlling your freedom without you realizing it. Riders have tried again and again to set their cruise on open highways at high speeds, only to find that it refuses to lock in. That's not a glitch. It's Harley's invisible safety wall. The cruise control system on bikes like the Road Glide and the CVO Touring will not engage once you cross roughly 90 miles per hour. It's not broken, and it's not negotiable. Harley engineered it that way on purpose, to keep the line between comfort and chaos clear. Because while speed thrills, control saves lives. And if Harley's hidden limiter surprises you, the next secret will blow your mind. It's how to break free of limits altogether without ever letting go of cruise control. Number 6. Temporary pass without canceling cruise. Every Harley rider knows the dance. Set your cruise, hit traffic, twist the throttle to pass, and then lose your perfect speed. But here's the secret Harley never shouted about. You don't have to reset a thing. Hidden inside your Street Glide or Road King is a feature that lets you surge forward, overtake traffic, and glide right back to your original pace, all without canceling cruise control. It's not a trick. It's built right into the system. But most riders never figure it out until they stumble across it by accident. Harley designed it to give you complete control without constant fiddling, and it changes the way you ride long distances forever. It's the kind of feature that feels invisible until the moment you need it most. And once you've used it, you'll never go back to riding without it. Because the next secret isn't just about control, it's about starting your Harley in a way that defies logic and still keeps you safe. Number 5. Starts in neutral with kickstand down. Every Harley rider's had that moment. Kickstand down, key turned, ready to roll, and nothing happens. You hit the starter, and your heart drops like the voltage in a dying battery. But here's the twist. Your Harley isn't broken. It's just smarter than you think. Buried in its design is a safety feature that lets your bike start only when it's safe to do so. Most riders never realize that you can actually fire up your Harley in neutral, even with the kickstand still down. It's a small trick that saves your balance, your patience, and sometimes your paint job. This is how Harley protects you without saying a word, quietly, efficiently, and without taking away control. And just when you think you've mastered its hidden safeguards, the next secret proves Harley gave you even more flexibility. It lets you start in first gear with nothing but confidence and clutch control. Number 4. Start in first. Clutch pulled fully. There's a secret move Harley never really teaches, and it's hiding in plain sight on every ride. Picture this. You're stuck on a steep hill, traffic behind you, hands sweating, clutch half gripped. For most riders, that's a nerve-wracking nightmare. But Harley quietly built in a way to start your engine without shifting into neutral, giving you a fast, controlled escape from those pressure moments. It's not a hack. It's an engineered advantage. When you pull that clutch lever all the way in, your Harley knows it's safe to start, even while in first gear. That single feature has saved countless riders from rolling backward or stalling at the worst possible time. It's another reminder that Harley builds for real riders, not showroom posers. And if starting in first feels like freedom, the next secret takes protection even further. It locks your handlebars tight without needing a single extra tool or chain. Number 3. Handlebar lock built into ignition. Every Harley rider worries about one thing: leaving their bike unattended. You chain it, you cover it, you pray it's still there when you return. But here's the twist Harley never shouts about. Your bike already came with a hidden lock, built straight into the ignition. No bulky cables, no padlocks, no aftermarket gadgets, just a simple turn, a push, and your handlebars are sealed tight. Thieves can't roll it, can't steer it, can't move it without your key. It's one of those quiet engineering touches that separates Harley from every copycat brand trying to imitate that badge. This is Harley's way of saying, your bike guards itself, even when you're not there. And if that hidden lock makes you feel secure, the next secret takes that confidence to a whole new level. It lets your bike run lights and music, even when the engine's completely silent. Number 2. Accessory mode. Ever turned your key, hit the starter, and heard nothing but silence? No click, no crank, just a dead stare from your dashboard? Don't panic. That's not a broken bike. That's Harley's sneakiest hidden feature working exactly as designed. It's called Accessory mode, and most riders have no clue it even exists. Harley built this mode so you could power your radio, navigation, and lights without ever starting the engine. It's perfect for resting at a rally, tuning your sound, or charging your phone at a stop. But here's the catch. If you try to start the bike while it's in this mode, it won't move an inch. Riders often mistake it for a dead battery or bad starter when it's actually Harley's way of saying, relax, you're not riding yet. Because on a Harley, even standing still can feel like control. And if that blows your mind, just wait. The next secret turns an ordinary turn signal into the single most powerful button on your entire bike. Number 1. Left turn signal. What if I told you that one tiny button on your Harley controls more power than your ignition, your fob, or even your starter? The left turn signal, the one you've used 1,000 times without thinking, isn't just for lane changes. It's the hidden master key to your entire motorcycle. Harley designed it to unlock a network of secret commands, from entering your personal identification number to activating transport mode, to resetting your security system. It's not a gimmick. It's the nerve center disguised as a simple switch. It's the secret handshake Harley built for riders who pay attention. The final key in a list that separates the casual cruiser from the true guardian of the road. Because once you understand what that single button can do, you'll never look at your Harley, or your control over it, the same way again. You've just uncovered 21 Harley-Davidson secrets that most riders will never know, and that puts you miles ahead. Every trick, every hidden feature, every silent upgrade was built to give you more control, power, and confidence on the road. But here's the truth. This is just the beginning. Your Harley has layers waiting to be unlocked, and the next videos will dig even deeper. So keep that engine rumbling, hit subscribe, and stay connected to the riders who know the real story behind the chrome. Because out here, knowledge isn't just power, it's the ultimate freedom every Harley was born for.